on the channel, we prepare for combat once again with a hatred as old as time with Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat Classics, McFarlane Toys.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat Classic unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're back again with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. But for all your Mortal Kombat needs and a whole lot more, jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Now, this is our second round here, as we did unbox Katana and Liu Kang, so check out that review if you missed it. Now we're back with the hateful two, the two that hate each other so much. Scorpion and Sub-Zero, two classics of the original Mortal Kombat. I was always more of a Sub-Zero guy, but I did dive into a Scorpion a time or two, and two all-time iconic characters. And I think you ask a lot of people, first thing that comes to mind with Mortal Kombat, this is where my mind goes. Maybe you go to Liu Kang, maybe you go to Baraka, maybe you go somewhere else. Not exactly sure, but this is where I go in my brain. And where we go in this review, we're going to do it like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start it off a little Sub-Zero. Pretty in blue. Always my favorite. Looking very good. And once again, I mentioned it in the last one. We did a little bit more business hat talk in the last review. But we already had these figures once upon a time. They've been updated. They've been changed. The packaging's been changed. But Todd, he's got to get back in the Mortal Kombat game because losing DC Multiverse for McFarlane Toys, you got to plug some holes there, and Todd's a master at plugging a hole. I thought I was good. Todd plugs a lot of them. But Mortal Kombat Classics up top looks like a video game, and we're seeing a lot of that lately with Jada Toys and Street Fighter, but a cool packaging design. Mortal Kombat, some lightning bolts on both sides, nothing too wild. 17 and up on these, though, crazy. You 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, you're eating good in the neighborhood, but man, if you're 16 and under, you just got to admire these from afar and say, man, one day when I turn 17, I can finally get this Sub-Zero in my hands. We'll see how that goes. Sub-Zero looking good here. You got the little readout. You got the little bio. Looking nice. What's it say about our friend Sub-Zero? Thought to have been killed in the Shaolin tournament, Sub-Zero mysteriously returns. It is believed he traveled into the Outworld to again attempt to assassinate Shang Tsung. To do so, he must fight his way through Shao Kahn's tournament. Ooh, dangerous, dangerous. See you later, goodbye. Mortal Kombat backer. I know some people do save these, not me. See you later, goodbye once again. How about a little plastic prison? Got the old scissors ready to go. The hardest working scissors in the action figure game. These things have been with me for like 20 years, something like that, and all they've done is open action figures. Can you imagine, has there been any other pair of scissors in the world that's opened up more action figures than this? These should be in the Smithsonian, next to those giant skeletons that they got hidden away, and all the other UFO stuff that they got hidden away at the Smithsonian. Maybe that's where these scissors should go. And people, hundreds of years from now, will tell the tales of these nice pinkish, purplish scissors I got right here. The more you know, folks, the more you know. And there it is. I think we're about ready. To enter Sub-Zero. And I got some gripes on this one, Todd McFarlane. I'm ready to gripe. I'm ready to get my gears grinded. And not in a good way. Usually I like those gears grinded in a good way, but it's a bad way this time. But there it is. Twist ties. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business. Spider-Man style up over the top. Goodbye. Goodbye. You got the Mortal Kombat stand, Mortal Kombat Classics. Seen it before. We'll see it again. We got two extra hands here. So Sub-Zero, he came to fight. He's got punches and bunches. He's got two fists of fury. And then we got gripping hands over here. We got a bit of a deep grip and a little tighter grip. What he's gripping, I'm not exactly sure, but he's got the option if he wants to. Now we're diving into Sub-Zero. And the accessory is very light. I feel like we needed some kind of an effect piece with Sub-Zero, because when we think of Sub-Zero, what do we think about? We think about him shooting some ice balls or some ice weapons or something like that. We need something like that with him, not in this set. Now, I'm pretty sure, Todd, I know your game. I'm hip to it. I've been hip to it since the 90s when I was a little kid. And they're going to get more Sub-Zeros out there. We're going to get a 2-pack of Sub-Zero. He's going to come with effect pieces. He's going to come with that kind of stuff. That's what they're doing. They're trying to milk us. And I can't be milked. That's right. I can't be. Well, I guess I could. Kinda. My wife could be milked. Kinda. And I could be milked. Kinda. But you know what I mean. We're dangling in dangerous territory here. We're feeling like a bit of a cash grab, making us buy multiple Sub-Zeros. But you could just say, hey, wait for that one and skip this one. But we know the game, the action figure game. Ooh, Sub-Zero's out there. Oh, I really want this Sub-Zero, but I don't know when it's going to come, so I'm going to buy this. Then a year later, there's the one you really wanted. They got your money. We know it. We're hip to it. We know how this works. Diving into Sub-Zero here. Now, Sub-Zero's got his mask going on. How clever of it. We talk about getting the most out of your molds in action figures all the time on this channel, but how about video games? They do the same thing, and Mortal Kombat, no different. You got Sub-Zero, you got Scorpion, you got Smoke, you got Reptile, and so on, so on. Let's just give them different colors, and we got new characters. So we know how that goes. We're hip to all the jive here. We're hip to all of it, Todd McFarlane. But he does got that protective mask there, some determined eyes, got a couple of caterpillar eyebrows there, got the hood ski mask over the top, the ninja mask, let's call it like it is. It's a ninja mask, looking very good. He's got his very ceremonial gi, is it a gi technically? Vest in the black and blue attack. Love the blue, love the kind of feel to this as well. Looks very nice, feels very nice. Got some forearm protection, got the fisted hands, got some protection of those knuckles. You got to protect those knuckles if you're in a bare fist fight. You don't want to break a knuckle, that's for sure. He's got his sash around here, got to protect your junk in the front, got the black pants, and then he really dives down in here into the shin guard department. Shin guard's looking extra nice down here. Almost Darren Dutch Dalton with that double at the top. Shout out to Philadelphia Phillies, Darren Dutch Dalton right there. Looking very good. Looking very good. Love the blue on it. And then you got the black shoes. Now, arm's going to go all the way around. A little limited by the shoulders up here. And I don't really see any butterfly. Yeah, there's a little butterfly, but nothing to write home about. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows. Yes, pins are in still, apparently. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. You do get the dumbbell joint. Oh, it looks like we get an upper waist and the lower waist, so I didn't think we'd get both of them with this, but it does work out good. Big old splits if you need them. Boot up there. He's ready to go. Double jointed, pinned knees once again. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. And the toe articulation for Sub-Zero. He's as cold as ice, let me tell you. Let me tell you, he's like Iceman George Gervin from the San Antonio Spurs way back when. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Sub-Zero ready to take on all comers, especially Scorpion, his mortal enemy. But a good figure, lacking in the accessories. Needs something cold, frosty, something with that. A frosted hand would be nice. I'd take anything at this point, but it is lacking as far as I'm concerned here. We know they'll rectify that in the future so they can get more of our money. We know how it goes. We know how it goes. But good. I do like this one better than the original one from McFarlane 3, 5, 10 years ago. What is time? But now we're diving over to Scorpion here. Ooh, get over here. That's what we're saying. You got Scorpion, Mortal Kombat Classic. Looking good. Video game style. Same on the cards on both of them. You do got the blurb at the bottom. You got a little glamour shot for Scorpion. Truly the yin and yang of Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, boy. I think I was Sub-Zero before I was ever Scorpion. I don't know. Maybe not. The Hellspawn Spectre rises from the pits. After learning of Sub-Zero's return, he again stalks the ninja assassin, following him into the dark realm of the Outworld, where he continues his own unholy mission. Oh, like a young Udo Dirkschneider. Oh, apologies to Udo. He's unholy. That's what he is. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. Scorpion prison, and oh, we got stuff to talk about Scorpion too. Ooh, we do get some effect pieces or some accessories with him, thankfully. So we're not totally in the doghouse today, Todd McFarlane, just partially, and that's where you thrive, if I'm not mistaken. We got a lot of twist ties, really holding him. He's bent on revenge, as we do know as well. But we're gonna pop it out. Scorpion there. And there it is. Oh, almost missed the dagger. Almost threw it with the dagger. Oh my gosh, very tight. Very tight. Come on. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Another terrible. I'm losing it. I'm losing my touch. Losing the touch. See you later, Spider-Man style. Goodbye. Mortal Kombat Classic stand. Once again, seen it before. See it again. And now we get some interesting things here. Now, what do I do with this? Now, we do get his, rope. I guess we'll call it a rope. and it's bendy wire. So that is pretty cool. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the original Mortal Kombat McFarlane figures, it was like plastic. So it was like straight. It would kind of droop after a while. It didn't have the rock hardness that you wanted to keep out of it. It had some droopiness to it. So this being a bendy wire works out pretty good. Now you put this in here and it falls right out. So I'm not exactly sure the best way to secure this to make sure it stays in here, unless you are supposed to like wrap it around a little bit. Maybe you do a couple of wraps on it and then you do that. That's probably the way to go. There you go. So you put that in there, wrap it around. But I do like this. It's a bendy wire. It's like, it feels like rope, looks like rope, but it's got the bendy in it. So that works very well. And I guess you have him hold this in his hand. Now, I would have liked to see something that I could slide this into so it does stay into him, but maybe it does not have anything like that. That would have been a good way to go. But I do like that we got this. Much like Sub-Zero and at least a little bit of effect pieces, Scorpion needs to have this accessory, and I'm very thankful he does have this with him. So very good. But no extra hands, anything like that with Scorpion here. Now we get Scorpion in the head sculpt department. Very reminiscent of our friend Sub-Zero. Everything is reminiscent of our friend Sub-Zero. The only big difference, or the biggest difference here, what is it? It's the yellow and black attack, which means only one thing. You know Scorpion, he's an OG Striper fan way back from the 80s. You know he's living that stuff. And then he had a falling out. He died, all that kind of stuff. You know, he went down to the pits. Yeah, he went to the pits, and his only salvation is the sweet voice, the sweet vocal stylings of one Michael Sweet. Yes, Michael Sweet, a Striper. So he's rocking the yellow and black attack. So kudos to him there. Love to see it. Love to see it. Now, articulation, identical to Sub-Zero. They're the same figure, painted differently. Everything is the exact same right here. Wild time, the yellow and black attack. So I don't really know what more to say about this one. You know Scorpion, you know what you're getting yourself into. I do like the whites in the eyes, the ghostly eyes on here. Looking very good. All things considered, it's the same thing as Sub-Zero, though. I really can't talk much more about this. It's got to get the most out of your mold's definition. Same thing we're going to see with Reptile and Smoke and so on in the future. That's the way it's going to go. Makes sense, I guess. But I would have loved to have seen a little bit more love in the accessory department for these figures. Feels like we should have got a little bit more. Is what it is in this crazy price times on action figures. We think things should be cost one thing, but they cost another. Our head just hasn't really wrapped itself around it. And I think we're seeing that right here, or at least I am, in Mortal Kombat figures. But would have loved to have seen some kind of something with Sub-Zero and maybe some extra hands with Scorpion. I'm just thankful we did get this after all. So there it is, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Be interested to hear your thoughts on these two in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. Conveniently enough, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available wherever podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Todd McFarlane on the couch, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?